In this webcast, I will show you how to solve assignment 17. What we're going to do is to get the layman database and in Microsoft Access form and use that to find the answer to this question. Create a table showing the 10 players with more than 1,000 at-bats who had the highest lifetime slugging averages. Okay, so here goes. First thing is to go to the Data tab and to go to From Other Sources under Get External Data. We're going to go for Microsoft Query, and we need to do a MS Access database. Hit OK. All right, so now where the heck is this? So I've put this in my Downloads folder, and that is sitting somewhere under Users, Me, Downloads, and it should be there. Okay, I found it now. It's here in the LAM and MDB thing. Okay. So what do I need? Well, I need some information on hitters and on batting. Specifically, I need the player ID. And what I want is the number of at-bats. Click on that. Hits, doubles, triples, home runs. That's all I need. Well, no, I need the names of the players. So to do that, I got to go to Master, which is sitting here. And in Master, let me go get the first name and last name. Where are those things? Name first, name last. Okay, now we can kind of breeze through this thing, hit finish, and our data will come in the form of a table. That's what we want. Okay, so here's the data. Now what we need to do is to form a pivot table. That's pretty easy. Let's go to Insert and Pivot Table. Oh, we need to get the name, so let's do that first. Sorry. So name, and that's going to be equal to first name and the space and last name. Now, it turns out that some people have exactly the same name, so the way to deal with that is to add just a little bit more. So I'm going to go and space and we want to do the right part of their ID. So the last two spaces on the right. Okay, so there we go. Got it. Now, ready for the pivot table. Insert pivot table. Looks good. We'll put this into another sheet. And now what we need to do is we need to find the slugging average. Oh, and we could have done this before. So actually, let me back up. It'd be better to do it like this. So let's put in slugging average. Easier to, oh, we need a lifetime slugging average? Not going to work. So you can see that requires a little bit of thought, which I didn't put ahead of time. So we want to go back to the pivot table. We want lifetime slugging average. Can't do it by season by season. We can get a slugging average for this season, but that's not enough. Okay, back to the pivot table. First of all, we put a name, so we got a whole bunch of rows here. Second, we put in all of these things. So we want at-bat, and we want the sum of at-bats. So we got to go value fielded settings, sum. Then we want hits. And of course, we're going to have the same problem. So I might sort of speed through this. I'm going to be doing exactly the same thing again and again. Doubles. That's two bases. Value field settings. You can't see the value field settings, but that's what I'm doing. Going to sum. Okay, so let's look at, let's move down here. Now we need triples, 3 bases. Didn't work. Oh my gosh. Try this again. There we go. And home runs. runs will go down here. And as you can see, unfortunately, what we've got is not the sum. I'm clicking down in value field settings at the bottom there. Here's the sum. And I've got to go down to triples, change that, make that the sum. Okay, now from here, what I can do is actually find the slugging average. Let's see if I can do like the slugging average. Okay, so that's going to be equal to, what is it? Well, it's equal to the number of hits. Oh, terrible. That looks terrible. Let's not do that. Let's in fact do this. We'll take all the data, copy it, okay, and put it out here. Paste it. Paste special. Oops. Paste special. Paste the values. All right, at this point, we can convert this thing to a table, which would be kind of cool. So let's see, insert table. Nope. Cancel. Insert table again. Let's get rid of that. That's what we want. Okay. Notice there are lots and lots of players. So here, let's put in slugging average. Okay. So that's going to be the sum of hits plus doubles plus 2 times triples plus 3 times home runs. That's the numerator. What about the denominator? That's at bats. Okay, so there we go. All right, now all we have to do is first of all get rid of all the people with very few at bats. So let's do this, and what we're going to do is sort largest to smallest. Okay, and so grand total, of course, is everybody throughout baseball history, and we're going to have a lot of people with fewer than 1,000 at bats. So if we go here, we're going to find ourselves that the person with 1,000 at bats. Yeah, okay, so we'll get rid of all these people. Hal Newhouse, I think he was a pitcher actually. All right, very long time. So if we go here, we can go back to home, and we can delete all these particular cells. Okay, now at this point, we're almost there. Let's sort by slugging average, largest to smallest. Okay, so it turns out that Babe Ruth, Ted Williams, Lou Gehrig. All right, so here we go. And we want about 10 of these guys. So rows 4 through 13. That's it. That's our solution.